It's been a while since I've done one of these. Hey y'all, it's Bear, and today I'm here to tell you about the Queerlit Readathon Round 12. The Queerlit Readathon, if you're not aware, is a twice-a-year readathon that was created by Kathy and Rogan, who I will link down below. And this year, this December, it's being co-hosted by me and Luce, who I will also leave linked down below. This round of Queerlit Readathon runs from December 3rd to December 9th, 2023. That starts at midnight, whatever time zone you are, whatever that looks like for you. I'm gonna be like popping out of your closet like, oh, it's 11:58, don't you dare start that book. Or, you know what I mean? Just, it's midnight for whatever you see fit. Now, frequently asked questions. Can I use the same book for multiple challenges? Yes, you can. In fact, I encourage that because there are 16 prompts that we are going to get to in a little bit. And if you can read 16 books in a week, great. Very happy for you. I can't do that. I will be using the same book for multiple prompts. That is totally okay. Next, do I have to make a bingo? Do I have to black out the board? No, you don't. You don't even have to follow the prompts. You're just reading queer books. You can make an X, you can get like one bingo, you can black out the board, you can do whatever. These are just prompts to guide you on your reading this week. I can't think of a book that fits this prompt. Guess what? We have resources for that too. On top of there being host recommendations, there's also going to be like a master list of all the recommendations that have ever been like recommended by any of the hosts for Queerlit Readathon. So hopefully you can find something. And if not, like, you can skip a challenge. It's fine. But like I said, there are going to be recs and resources in the description. Please use them because Kathy and Rogan worked very hard on this. Also, if you are going to be making a video, any kind of video about this, make sure you are being as accessible as possible. Captions on everything. Please caption everything. There are tons of people in the world who cannot enjoy your content if you don't caption it, including Rogan and myself. So please caption your videos. Make your posts and videos findable by using the hashtag QueerLitRead, and also the official accounts are all at QueerLit on Instagram and Twitter, although I guess it's X. Lots of things have changed since I've done a video. Also going to be links for the Storygraph Challenge, the Goodreads Group, and the Queerlit Readathon Discourse downstairs, so go check it out. Everything you need is in the description. If I forget to mention something, I can almost guarantee one of the other three hosts will mention it in the video, so make sure you go check those out as well. There are going to be 16 prompts, and they are as follows. Number 1, read a book by an author from the Southern Hemisphere. Obviously, no list is ever going to be definitive, but we do have a resource created by Luce downstairs for you to go check out that is full to the brim of Southern Hemisphere authors. Number 2, group reads, which we have 3 of. Those are Tim Tamaro and the Subterranean Heartbreak Blues, The Sunbearer Trials, and You Exist Too Much. You can read all 3 of them if you want. You can read one of them. You can read none of them. Just as long as you're reading queer books. For 3, Progress Pride Flag. Read a book that features one of the colors prominently from the Progress Pride Flag. This is a very open prompt. There are so many colors on that flag. For 4, choose your own category. Make something up. For me, I'm popping in a horror book in that slot because horror is my favorite. It can be a genre, it can be like a one-word prompt, it can be whatever you want it to. 5, continued. This can be a continued series. It can be an author whose backlist you're working through. It can be a TBR project. Whatever. The prompt is continued. Interpret that as you will. Number 6 is another one of my favorites. Every time I see it on a readathon, I get so happy. Reread a former DNF. Pick it up, give it another shot. Number 7, small town queers. Read a book with queer characters set in a small town. That's how I'm interpreting this prompt, but I feel like if you have another interpretation of it, go for it. Read a book by or about a drag performer. Don't need to go into all of the details about the political faux outrage that has been drag queens and reading and story hours and stuff this year. You're aware of all of that happened. So we're going to celebrate the drag queens, and we're going to read books by or about drag queens. Number 9, read your most recently acquired book. This can be a book you borrowed from a friend. It can be an ARC you just got. It can be one that you just purchased from a bookstore or one that you got from the library. Whatever the most recent book in your possession is that is a queer book, read it. A book that was self-published or from a small or indie press. Read a middle grade book. Number 12, I really like this one because I really like one-word prompts that are very open to interpretation. The prompt for this is escape. So whatever that feels like to you. It can be a character escaping a situation. It can be reading a book in a genre that you read for escapism. It can be a whole host of things. 13, graphic novel. We are being very loose with the term graphic novel. Memoirs, comic books, all of that also count. Next, read a librarian recommendation. I do not need to, once again, go on to a whole tirade about all of the stuff that has happened this year with librarians, with banned books, with books in schools, and all of that stuff. You're all aware of that, and it's messed up. So we're going to celebrate the librarians. You can talk to your librarian friends. You can go ask your local librarian. You can find a librarian online. There are tons of really great content creators on BookTube who are librarians. Number 15, relatable. Just somehow the book, the author, the story relates to you personally. Number 16, holiday. Just because this readathon is set in December does not mean you have to read a book centered around a December holiday. It can just be any holiday, although it seems like there are a lot of queer books set around December holidays. I was Googling for this one because I was like, I don't even know what to read for this. And there are a lot set around the December holidays, but it can be any holiday you choose. That should be it. Like I said, if I missed something, one of the co-hosts have probably mentioned it in their video, so make sure to go check that out. Once again, I reiterate, check the resources in the downstairs, because there are so many resources. I've done readathons, and I still can't believe the amount of organization that went into this. I was, like, honestly impressed with it. You know, if you are participating in the Queer Lit Readathon, I really hope you are. It's a readathon that I really enjoy. I think I've participated almost every round. Hope you have a wonderful, whatever it is, wherever you are. I will see you next time with another video. Thank you for watching. Okay, cool. Bye. I really miss doing my outro.